Hi, welcome to Yoga Today. My name is Neesha Zollinger. In today's quick tip, we'll be doing Pincha Mayurasana, which is translated to the tail feather of the peacock. So the key to this pose, as Tanya is going to show you today, is actually in the foundation. It's in the placement of the forearms, because you'll be standing on your forearms, as well as the organization of the shoulder girdle. So we'll take some time to get into the position, and you might want to grab a yoga block if you have one, as well as situate yourself at the wall. Tanya, would you please come to your hands and knees? And from the hands and the knees, now you can just come all the way down to your forearms. Good. And as you breathe here in this position, you want to place your elbows and your wrists as wide apart as your outer shoulders and root your finger pads into the mat. And now we want to start to breathe into the whole column of the torso. As you breathe into the whole column of the torso, anchor your outer hips back so that you can stretch your armpits forward, elongating the side bodies from the hips to the armpits, continuing the length up through the sides of the throat, roof of mouth, and crown of head. Now this tube of fullness inside you want to keep, because this pose is going to ask you to engage your abdominals. Keeping this fullness inside, soften your upper back down so that your shoulder blades come flat onto your back. This is also key. This organization of the shoulder girdle is so key, getting the shoulders all the way on the back so that there's an opening of the collarbones to the front, the heads of the arm bones move to the back plane of the body, and your shoulder blades come on your back. The more established you are in this, the more success you will have when you kick up. Now, when you kick up, you want to keep your legs strong and your belly strong, as well as this organization of the shoulder girdle, shoulder blades on the back. So first, you lift your knees and your hips to come into what we call dolphin. Some people call this turbo dog. Whatever it is for you is great. You might have noticed there was no change in Tanya's foundation. Her hands remain the same. Her shoulder girdle is still organized. Now, she starts to walk her feet closer into her elbows to get the hips more vertical over the shoulders. This is going to help. Maintaining that, she's going to step 1 foot closer in and swing the other leg up, and I'm going to be her wall and catch her. Hopefully at home you have a wall. As you can see, she's breathing, she's keeping her belly and abdominals strong, and she's squeezing her legs to the middle. This is key for this pose, and voila, it is the tail feather of the peacock. You can come down one leg at a time. Lower your knees and take a child's pose. One other thing that I'd like to invite you to play with is just placing a block between your thumbs and your first fingers. So if you come up to your elbows and your forearms again, you just place the block between your elbows and, between your hands. Now, some of you might find that the block is too narrow for your personal shoulder width, so it might not be good, but for a lot of us, it gives us that ability to squeeze into the middle, which is key. If you'd like to continue to practice this pose with a block, you can do so, lifting your hips up and walking in and swinging up. We hope you've enjoyed this quick tip. For full-length classes, visit YogaToday.com. Thank you for joining us. Namaste.